Hi. 안녕하세요. 콘니치와. 네. 안녕하세요. 네, 저 되게 오랜만에 다시 찾아왔는데요. 이번에 시리얼이 아닌 기타라 함께 메이랑 함께 왔습니다. 네. 네, 되게 오랜만이어서 되게 떨려요. 그래서 네. Hello, everyone. It's been a long time since I did the app, so I'm very nervous, but I don't know why. When I'm with the others, it's not that nerve-wracking, but today's very nerve-wracking. But I'm just gonna keep playing the guitar and talking with you guys. So yeah, and please, I'm not that great at guitar, so yeah, it'll just be like chords, no fancy riffs or anything like that. Okay, so if there's any songs you want me to like play the chords to, just let me know, and I'll look at the comments, pick a few, play some chords while we talk. So yeah. 얘기하면서 네 그냥 자연스럽게 코드 치면서 할 건데요. 뭐 듣고 싶은 노래가 있으면 네 추천해 주세요. 제가 뭔가 뛰어난 실력이 아니어서 네 안 될 수 있는 곡도 있지만 네, 최선을 다하겠습니다. Shawn Mendes. 오케이. 그러면 잠시만요. Let me look for the chords. Shawn Mendes. Shawn Mendes, which song? 오케이. 되게 많이 오네요. 그러면 Shawn Mendes. I'll start off with the Shawn Mendes song. I haven't really practiced it, so let me see what kind of songs I can song. Okay. There's nothing holding me back. Okay. Cool. Okay. 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 It's not easy to talk while playing. Sorry, let me tune my guitar. Sorry, yeah. That was my first time trying that, so not very used to this song. But people were saying Thinking Out Loud, so I'll play Thinking Out Loud in a bit. But before that, just wanna talk. So, hi everyone. How are you guys doing? Nice hoodie. Oh, thank you. It's I don't remember where I got it from, but yeah, it's very bright. So it's been a while since I wore it, but I'm glad I wore it today. So thank you. I am having a good day. Hope you guys are also having a good day. Yes, I ate before I came here. I had, what did I eat? I had, what did I eat today? Oh, I didn't really have anything special today. I had sandwich for lunch and noodles for dinner and some coffee. Oh, and I after me and Kevin became the MCs for Simply K-pop, we never really got to talk to like you guys about it or anything. So yeah, first it was a really cool experience being an MC, and we actually practiced a lot together. Uh, but obviously, since we were nervous and there are a lot of things to think about, me and Kevin, we were really nervous. Messed up a few times, but luckily it's um no what does that mean? Oh, it's pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded. Um, so yeah. So even though we made a few mistakes, they were all very nice about it and let us do it again. So I think we did well. So yeah. Hopefully we can keep doing it for a long time and also be able to meet a lot of international fans as well and be able to talk with them. So yeah. Oh, price shook. Yeah, Kevin did say that. Kevin. Oh, thank you. This guitar was a present from my mom. Yeah. Actually, I did a my own version with more jazzy chords of Thinking Out Loud. But before that, I actually just did the normal chords. So um, I just wanna tell you again. Take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Okay, don't remember that part. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, before I uh did my own version with the jazzy chords, I just played it with these chords. And I don't know. I really like using this chord, G, a different version of E minor, C, and D. I tend to use these chords a lot. I don't know why. It's just a lot more comfortable, and it's just these chords I don't really have to think about playing since I use it so much. I could teach you how to chord if you want. Here. See, this is the E chord. I don't know if you have your guitars in front of you. If you have one, you can. See, I'll start in 30 seconds. If you have a guitar, then. Oh, the mic audio. Okay. Is it okay now? Can you hear me? Is it okay? Is it okay? Hello? Is it still weird? Oh, okay. So yeah, 15 more seconds. If any of you have a guitar with you, or yeah, maybe you can bring it out and we can like learn some chords together. Just the simple ones. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I think that's long enough. Okay, if you do have a guitar, this is the E chord. Wow, it's my first time teaching how to play guitar like this. Well, let's just say the thickest one, you just leave it open. And then we call this, I don't know if you know or not, this is a fret. Fret, 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 fret. So the second fret on the second string, if you look down this way. So this string right here, the second thickest string, second fret. If you use your middle finger, the middle finger. So if you play the first two, and then same fret. So in this second boxy thing with the third string, also put it on the second. So and then there's actually only one more to do. The fourth string from the top, first fret. And then you play every string. If you're just starting out, then this might be one of the easier chords to play because it doesn't really make you stretch your fingers, or a lot of times when you start playing a tip, don't like bend it like this, because then it blocks all the other strings. So yeah, this is an E chord. Woo! And actually, I think Just You is in the key of E, if I'm right. I don't know if it's exactly just an E chord, but Just You starts. I think it starts with this. Yeah, if I'm right. Just You. So yeah, and then there's a variation of an A. You use it's still the second fret right here. And your middle, well, it doesn't matter which finger, but one finger goes on the third string second fret, one goes on the fourth string second fret, and it's a variation of the A chord. It's like an A sus something. I'm not really sure. If you just have those two chords, you can actually just keep going back and forth. For some reason, you can just keep playing, and it's not. Kind of like that. Sorry, it's my first time teaching like this, so for some of you guys it might be hard if you are learning right now, because obviously your fingers hurt. But when you get used to it, once you get used to it, yeah, it gets easier. Yeah, 영훈이 옆에서 공부하고 있었는데, 네.
하나, 둘, 셋.
옆에서 공부하고 있었는데. Do I recommend using a pick? Honestly, if that's more comfortable for you, because I haven't used a pick in a long time. But of course, there's the positives of using a pick, the negatives of using a pick. For each person, it's probably different. There's actually a way to hold the pick, but since I learned it by myself, I don't know if I use this correct grip. Same with all of the stuff I'm actually doing. It's mostly self-taught, so I might not be right, but yeah. What's my favorite song to play? I don't have really one song, but since, like I said, these 4 chords, it actually makes it can be a lot of songs. So like during 꼬미남 부식집, when I did the freestyle with Kevin and Sam Kim 선배님, I was just using these 4 chords, and we were all singing different songs. So yeah, it's cool how, you know, with the 4 sing chords you play different songs. I don't need your money, money, money. I don't need your money, money, money. Price tag. It can also be what else can it be? Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. I tried to be chill, but you're so hot that I melted. Fell right through the cracks. Same chords, but it's still, you know, it's 2 different songs. And then a variation of those chords is what I used for thinking out loud. Yeah, and then if you just change the structure, instead of just playing G, D, E minor, C, you can use E minor to start and make it more sad, which I really like to use. Go back to you. Yeah, so maybe next time, not today because it might actually take a long time, I can teach you these 4 chords, and then if you keep practicing these 4 chords, you can really play more songs than you think. Especially because even if it's in a different key, if you use a capo, you can transpose what key it's in. So even with those 4 chords, you can play a lot of songs. Like the songs I'm playing right now aren't in their original key. I'm just transposing it down or up. So yeah, it's very. I think that's why guitar is very. It is hard, I would say, but starting out. But once you know some chords, it's very versatile. Oh, and the Dazed profile film that I did is also a variation, I guess you could say. It's also I'm using GC as like the base of it. And it's just, it's actually not that difficult. So maybe also another time I could teach this to you guys as well, which would be an honor. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I was talking for so long. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. 제이콥의 기타 교실.
예.
저는 연습하러 갈게요. 옆에서 연습하고 있었는데 가야 돼요. 안녕.
바이바이.
Sorry. 안녕 더비.
Can I play ukulele? Yeah, I actually have one. I got it as a gift from my friends before I came here. So, yeah, maybe I can have a ukulele session once. I've only played that for like a few months, just learning some chords, so maybe I can just bring that. It is like a whole lot smaller and cuter, so. What age did I learn playing guitar? I started when I was in middle school. I actually started because I wanted to join the praise team at my church, and they needed someone to play acoustic, so that's when I started. So I just started learning the chords and yeah. I can't say I was the most devoted guitar student to myself, since I taught myself at the beginning. Gabe Bonda. Oh yeah, I really love Gabe Bonda. I've watched him ever since I pretty much started going on YouTube to watch videos. Just the way he plays the guitar and his voice. Gabe Bondock song. Let's see. What? Dun dun dun. Wait, no. Na 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 na. This is You're It by Gabe. We can build a fort out of pillows in our living room. Play tag in the kitchen like we used to do. I can hide, you see, I'll find me. You're still as lovely as the first day. Now so long. With you. Oops. Was it? With you. Is this your it? Right? This is your it, no? I'm kinda with me. I always get his titles mixed. You're it. Gabe. Let's see.
Like we used to do, I can hide, you seek.
Yeah. Yeah, it is your it. So yeah. That was, yep, Gabe Bondogs. You're it. There's a lot of songs of his I really like, so maybe you can check them out. But his songs are really hard to play. So yeah. First song I learned on guitar. It's probably like this stuff. More like just picking one songs. These kind of started off like this, and then once chords got more comfortable, it's probably a CCM song that I learned first since I didn't want to start for church. Name of my guitar. The brand is Larry Vey. And I just take out the Larry, made it Vey, V-E with an accent, and then E. So Vey. I'm sorry. Anyways, Giddy Up acoustic version. That's I would have to, maybe next time I'd have to find the chords. Did I like Camp Rock? Yeah, I liked every musical show there was. I watched High School Musical. Yeah, Camp Rock. There were, I don't know, it was just fun watching how I liked Victorious. Yeah. It was just hearing everyone sing, and you know, everyone has a different voice, different appeal to their voice. So I've always been one to watch music-based shows. But ever since I came here, there hasn't been too much time. Mm. 24K Magic. That's from the Bruno Mars medley we did at Gominam Bushiju. Oh, that was such a long time ago. What was it? No? Put your to the moon. Yeah, I don't. Wow, I don't think I have a great memory. I don't remember the chords that we played during Gominam Bushiju. Yeah, sorry. How old was I when I started singing? That's also probably once I picked up the guitar. actually maybe for a few years I only played the guitar, and then they also needed a singer all of a sudden, so that's I started to sing first year of high school. And yeah, it was really fun, so I'm glad I did because it led me here. Yeah, if I didn't do that, I don't think um I guess my passion would have built up. I was always, as you guys know, very I was more shy than I am now actually, so I wasn't really good at telling people, I like to sing. But I guess singing at church really built up that confidence. So yeah. What do I love about playing guitar? Um, at first, actually, I don't know. It was obviously just fun learning a new instrument. Before that, I did play the piano a really little bit, but I didn't really. Uh, I stopped for some reason, and then the guitar. And watching people sing with the guitar was very cool, and thought I maybe I could try to do that. And always, I didn't start playing guitar thinking I would sing with it, just to play guitar. But as I kept playing, I got people saying the guitar suits your voice. So that gave me some confidence to, try to play and sing at the same time. And yeah. For the white, it's like white, so can't see the. Can I have a duet with Kevin in the future? I'm pretty sure there will be lots of opportunities. Also with the other members. Well, there's so many people saying it's giving me suggestions, and it's going really fast. So I'll pick one. Sorry. What? How about I think there's a good song that came up. Maybe I'll just play the song and then play the guitar over it. 1 sec, let me get that up. I really like this song as well.
Can I run and hide? I'm stuck inside my memories. Step away from time. Take me to a place where I will never go. tired every day. I am thirsty for the rain that waters all of my melodies.
This is Seattle by
The
Samson.
needle in the skies never fails to light my night, and it shows my heart on my tattered sleeve. Oh please, my heart is all for you. Just please take care of me. I'm all for you. Oh, take me all for you. Take me all to you. 한국말이 더 빨리 늘었으면 좋겠어.
Oh, that's my wish right there. But yeah. Yeah. This one, since it's the guitar, like I said when I said before, it's not in the key of G, but I use the capo to make it so I can use the G chords. So yeah, this is also a song I really like. Yeah, haven't really been able to play the guitar as much, but I'm actually starting to get back into it. And since I think I'm gonna do this more often, so since today was the first day, yeah, I didn't expect really to use the guitar, so when I do this, we're gonna be doing a lot of V Live, so look out for that. Not just me, all the other members, but will be coming back with this guitar, and next time I'll be more prepared. Today was very loose and without really much. Yeah, it was just very sudden. So next time, for sure, I will have a lot of songs ready to play for you with the guitar, and I'll have like a short section where I teach you guys maybe a chord, and then maybe if this goes on for a while, one chord will be two chords will be three chords, and then we can play guitar together. So yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap up soon. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, even though it was very loose. Did make a lot of mistakes, and I didn't really have too many songs to play for you guys, but yeah, today was just the first day. And do look forward to more Serial as well, because I'm not giving that up either. So yeah, thank you so much for listening today. Yeah, I promise to be back soon with more songs, and yeah. And actually, if you guys, I will look at the comments after these comments and look at some of the songs you guys sent, because I couldn't see them that well. Maybe I'll practice some of those. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. If you really do want to try learning guitar, I'd say go for it, because it may be tough for the first week or two, but I promise you it gets better. So yeah, if there are any that's gonna start guitar, let's fighting together. 네, 오늘 너무 감사했습니다. Bye bye. Peace, 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 peace. How do you turn this thing off? Oh. Bye.